She's like, yeah, you can do it. I never, went to school myself, so I admire that. That's really all she can do is reach out to who's gonna be supportive. They are just kind of chilling out and eating and doing homework. She's gonna go explore the haunted house. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You're watching Justamomthatsims. I'm KT, and I'm here today for another Finding Her Future Adventure. This is a Sims 4 story. So if you like to have fun and you like a good story, please consider liking, subscribing, following, commenting. Just do all the things. I am starting the episode off with Vandy and Vaughn. We do have a nanny here, and that's because Vandy had to go into work today, and as a master of apothecary, she does not have to go into work that often. So we're going to go ahead and dismiss the nanny now that Nash is home. Nash is still working. However, he is going to check his scholarship letters. He had one more scholarship that he applied to, and we're going to check his university application status because we really want to see if he got in. We really want to go to Foxbury and get started. I don't know what he wants to do yet, but we just want to get started and try some things. Oh, we also need to feed Vaughn. Let's just give him some yogurt. And Vandy's really sad. There was a death of a friend. She's really still grieving quite a bit. We did redo his room, so he's got a little toddler bed, but we did keep the bunk bed because Vandy loves to have family visits. I thought we dismissed the nanny, but maybe it didn't happen because she's still here. We would love to have her again. It seems like Vaughn likes her enough. Oh, it's a chocolate mousse. That's kind of a weird meal that she was cooking, but we'll finish it. No big deal. Yeah, what happened with Nash? The application is still going through the system. Check back soon. I guess it's a little too early to find out. I wanted to kind of see what Nash is good at. It's just that being on the funeral director track is not moving. Like, he's been stuck for a while, so he's wanting to really get back to school just so he can change careers. A gravekeeper is actually level 3. You can see that he's at excellent performance, but it also takes a really long time for the performance to go up, so he knows that he needs to do something different. I don't know if he will keep working or not. Maybe we should have him do a part-time job. Let's look up Vandy and see how we can help her with the blues grief. We can do logic, wellness, playing an instrument. We have a guitar. She's just gonna get in the mirror and play, and maybe it'll help her. And absolutely, this is a blues song. If there's something that could help, maybe that's it. I don't know. Maybe that's not the best option. Real talk though, this is absolutely kind of blues I like. And now we just had another death, Bria Siddiqui, which I don't know who that is off top, but I don't doubt that Vandy was close to them because when she ran her own daycare, well, it was really an after school program. When she did that, she made so many friends. Send her to grief counseling because I don't want her to be negatively impacted over the long haul. And I guess that's like a real life lesson in The Sims 4 because grief can be long lasting and it can just pop up on you. If you're really, really struggling, you definitely have to do something to intervene. Vandy's back and you can see she's still really sad, but the kind of grief that she has is deep and long lasting. I think she's definitely doing the right thing by getting the help. I'm gonna have her play her guitar a little more. She is not the best, but she's not horrible. Her dad is a super good guitarist, but she's just a level 3. She benefited more from his mentor in the piano, and it looks like it helped her. So what I'm gonna do is have her go to sleep because it's 12 in the morning. They're cuddled up. They're so cute. We'll be right back. I'm trying to see, are we level 10? We are level 10 in apothecary, I believe. I was trying to see what new things we could craft, but we are missing ingredients to be able to do that. But it is the beginning of summer, so we have some plants that are ready to be harvested. Now I'm gonna change. Oh, I can't change it to angry because I don't have that one. That's what I'm missing to do the other cure. So let me just collect what I do have. I didn't know that's how that worked. Vaughn is up. He got a quirk and he loves wake up time. It says Vaughn is often particularly bright and sunny upon waking. Toddlers who love wake up time are more likely to be happy that they wake up compared to other toddlers. So I think that's pretty cool. That's a real chill quirk. So I'm gonna have him talk, do what's that. I mean, he really just needs to get his fun up, but what's that also gets thinking of. Vandy is so upset. I'm gonna have her reach out to Nash for help. Maybe he can be helpful to her because she's just so sad. The baby is still playing with the toy. Look, he looks sad, right? The stuffy. Vaughn wants to be friendly to his mom, Vandy. I'm going to send him out. I thought he wanted to tell her a joke, but he just wants to do a snuggle and maybe even say hi. Let's just do some BLTs, because then the baby can eat too. He's over here playing with his little squeaking toy. I thought Nash was at work. I think I have a crush on Agnes Crumplebottom. I mean, ain't sure if she's gonna stay with Agnes. Let's check our application status again. I think Nash is just starting to kind of be anxious about it, which will be normal because he's gotten to that point where he's excited. So that's what's happening. Vandy's cooking those BLTs and we've got a call. I wanted to let you know that Ty and I are now best friends. Okay, I think that's good. We got an acceptance letter. Yes. I think we're gonna go to Foxbury Institute. Vandy's gonna work from home. We can enroll. No, yeah, skip work. Yeah, let's just quit the grave digging job and let's talk about our goals for the episode. Let's get the baby to eat. Our goals for the episode are to get Nash enrolled in the university and to pick a major. We're working on that right now. Goal number 2 is it is Nash's birthday very soon. We'll pick up the goals again in a second, but let's go ahead over to Foxbury. What's history allow you to do? You can be a judge, a military officer, or a politician. I was thinking that because of the stuff he was researching on the grave. I don't know if that's a good fit though. Let's do psychology because I'm looking at this park counselor that's new with the Sims for Adventure a waste pack, so I think it might be worth a try. And he quit his job, but we're gonna get him a part-time job so that he can keep doing what he needs to do. Let's just do 3 classes out in his field. We're gonna do at home for sure, and with our scholarships we got $220 that we have to pay, and we'll do it with the household funds. He did get that inheritance. He is just telling Vandy about how he got enrolled in school, and she absolutely thinks that is great. She's gonna be proud because that's a hard step to take. She's like, yeah, you can do it. I never, went to school myself, so I admire that. So she thinks it's great that he's going, especially because she never went. And I think Vandy didn't pick that path because she was a business owner as a teenager, and her dad is running that business now. She's now really successful in the apothecary career. And if she needed to go back, she could absolutely go back and run a daycare because her dad would just transfer that ownership back over to her. She's thinking him doing this is really exceptional. Now the baby wants to be funny. And do we have blocks for him? We do. I'm going to pause to check out his classes. He's got Thinky Roots Psychology on Tuesday and Thursday afternoon. The Legacy of the Brain on Tuesday and Thursday. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday he has the Brain as a Machine. Yeah, we've got 3 classes and I think that we've got to capture this information first. In the meantime, I'm going to have Vandy to teach fun shapes. He's dancing, so he really just likes to move. I'm going to go Wiles down. That's the electricity plant that's doing all of that. He's working on capturing all of this information. They really just kind of have a nice flow going. Let's just invite ASM over, but we could invite Ayla and Britta over, her mom and her sister. They can talk about the plant-based care. She can kind of run it by them. I think her sister may have a crush on somebody. This will be interesting to ask about it. Vaughn is happy to see his grandma. Vandy just got sick. Vaughn is going to talk to Britta. We need to order this medicine. She's talking to her sister. They did hug, so I hope she didn't pass it to her sister, but they hugged again. Girl, I got her queued up. She's supposed to take the medicine, and it's like she's taking her time. Okay, here we go. And as soon as she got cleared, she went right back into this grief. I just want to make sure that it doesn't turn into a type of depression. The baby's gonna go potty, and that's gonna be great. Vandy is out here. Now, I thought I told her to go to grief counseling. She likes to work out. Unfortunately, that actually doesn't help the type of grief that she has. I'm gonna have Nash get started on his homework, y'all, because he has so much homework to do. He does have a weekend to get it done, I guess, so that's a good thing. So Vandy is fixing the toilet. Then she's gonna come and reach out to Britta for help. That's really all she can do is reach out to who's gonna be supportive. We're going to tell our sister a funny story. The baby, he kind of needs a bath a little bit. Vaughn is toddling around and he is coming to ask about a bath from his grandmother. Vandy is cleaning up, and then we're gonna go ahead for one of our goals, which is to cook a cake. She's gonna make sure Nash has a good birthday cake. We're just gonna go ahead and do the strawberry cake, but she thinks that he'll like it. Vaughn is going to get into the bed. We're not having a party for Nash, by the way. It's just gonna be here blowing out the candles. We are really kind of locked in on the homework, and I really wish that he would change. It's just because he was gonna go to work when everything came through with the enrollment. And our friend wanted to go to the festival, but we can't. We're gonna add birthday candles. Vandy is crying again, so while Nash is finishing up, homework for the one class. We're gonna send Vandy right back to the grief counseling place. She still is really struggling. Nash did finish that homework. Let's get leftovers. Vandy should be back in a minute. When she gets back, they're gonna go ahead and blow out the candles. Let's do Sebastian and Carson. Carson's doing his homework, so since we just finished doing homework, we could actually help him with his. We will talk to Sebastian because they are great friends at this point. Nash is gonna change clothes because he just don't want to blow his cake out. Look at how he's looking. Vandy's hungry, so she's just eating. Nash is ready to blow out the candles. I think this is a good shot. So did he do it? Was it a trick? But Vandy is freaking out. She's like, what? It worked that time. He's got to go outside to age up, and boom, Nash aged up. Adulthood, fulfilling dreams, planning for retirement, and midlife crisis await. The perfect time to start wrapping up those lifelong goals. Well, Nash is actually starting his lifelong goals. We're actually doing the exact opposite of what they're recommending. Vandy is talking to her brother, Carson. We're going to give him a hug. We're going to reach out to our dad for help. Yeah, Nash went right outside to work out, so I think he's just like, let me show that I still got it. We've really been at home the whole entire day. It looks like for work we do need to study apothecary cures, but Nash needs to find a part-time job. The babysitter's only 2 days a week. Baristas are every day. I think that might be too much. A manual laborer maybe, because that's just on the weekends. He's got 2 classes to still do homework for, but it's not even Saturday yet, so he's really kind of ahead of where he needs to be. But he's really nervous because he's a non-traditional student, so he really just wants to stay ahead of it. Vaughn is up and he is just in the bathroom. His dad is actually sitting on his bed and he is doing his homework. He's just kind of multitasking. He wants to be close to Vaughn, but he's got to get his homework done. We're going to have Vaughn get another BLT. He eats them really well. He's not a picky eater, but he definitely has some food quirks. They are just kind of chilling out and eating and doing homework. Y'all, Vandy is so sad. Like, she is really crying out, so I'm going to have her play her guitar again. There she goes. And you know what? We still got this crib. We just put it in our inventory. Then we got so much room left. That would be the only downside of having such a successful business and so many customers. When they die, she's deeply affected. Nash is sick, y'all. I don't want the baby to get sick. Fun is just gonna come listen. He's actually clapping and dancing. He really likes music, and maybe that's a good thing because definitely his grandpa is like a music prodigy. Maybe he'll pick up some of those things. Okay, we're gonna order the medicine. Boom. I think he took the medicine. Yeah, it cleared right up. He's just gonna get Vaughn cleaned up. And even Nash is dancing to the music. Oh, we were supposed to do flashcards, but that didn't happen. It's okay. We're gonna play. We need all of our skills. So it's all good. Yeah, Vandy's been playing for a super long time. We can harvest lemons again. We are harvesting and she's right back sad. Let's just do shapes. Nash is cooking. It's like the faux meat butter chicken. So that's actually a really good meal. Okay, Vandy is heading out to grief counseling now. Vaughn just reached thinking level 3. So really we are just kind of in the thick of it all. He was cooking, so I don't know what he did with the food because he then ended up getting leftovers. So I'm just going to check to make sure it's not left in the oven. And it's not. And it's Saturday, so I am curious to see if Nash has 2 or 1. He has 1 more class to do homework for. He did his project. We actually have a buff. Vandy has a lot to consider. Grief counseling may be a great way to process emotions. However, time will tell how much more of this she can take. Right now, she's feeling confident for 5 hours because of the grief counseling. The baby does want to be friendly. Vandy has gotten like pretty slim, so I don't know if it's these overalls or what does got her look a little bit puffy in the belly because it's making me nervous. Makes me feel like she may be pregnant. I hope not. Oh look, it's Sebastian and he's congratulating Nash on landing that sweet job and he thinks it's going to be great, but really he's also congratulating him on enrolling in school because we know the job is just 2 days a week. So Sebastian's very proud of Nash. The baby is coming to hug his mom. The fairy is in love with Agnes Crumplebottom. I wouldn't have guessed that. Now he wants to be funny with Nash. Oh, we still have that butter chicken in the steamer. Let's just get other servings. There we go. So let's just put it away so we have food. I don't know. This natural living is going to be really hard to complete Nature's Nomad. We did it because that was the new aspiration, but I don't know if it fits Vandy a whole lot. Let's change to an elixir enthusiast. We have actually done all these things, but we'll see because it may not populate everything. It definitely did the career. We need to forge for apothecary ingredients 3 times. We can do that right here. So let's go ahead and forge for apothecary ingredients. I don't know if I do it twice in a row if it'll cancel out, so let's just see. Okay, Nash is gonna read Vaughn to sleep, and all of the fairies, I was gonna say phase, all of the fairies must get pregnant around the same time because they're all in the same trimester. This is just some casual family gameplay with finding her future right now. And we almost have the 3 things we need to forage. Nash doesn't have class until Monday. I think he's gonna be just a little nervous, but all of his homework is done. Let me check. Is this the entire project? Britta must be nearby, so let's see if we don't have to run a mile. Let's just ask her for feedback. It is the Ravenwood Family Festival. Do you wish you looked as happy as I do? Well, you have the power. Just send one simoleon to me. Don't delay. Happiness is just a simoleon away. We're hanging up. Nash is asking Britta for feedback on his board, and she's kind of studied the history of North Haven a lot, so he thought maybe she could help, and she is giving him some pretty nice pointers. The festival's from 12 to 8, so let's travel to Ravenwood Family Day, and we'll be right back. We are at Ravenwood Family Day, or we're close to it. We're gonna put Vaughn down here, and then he can eat. We've got tuna casserole, hamburgers, chili, macaroni and cheese, and pizza. So he's got some things to choose from. And then are these the little, I thought those were the honey houses. Oh, it's this one. So I think that Vandy, she's gonna go explore the haunted house. I think it's called an abandoned house, but you know, I think it's just how she's smiling. But he's over here with the inheritance lawyer. He is just eating away, but she thinks he's really cute. He can show a toy to her. Oh, and then he actually started playing with it. She thinks he's super cute. The baby can actually now by the water, and it's a very pretty day in Ravenwood. Same old house from exploring a cleansed house. So the house had been cleansed. Vandy sees some specters over here, so she's just gonna run over and chat. We can ask to be consoled if we can find a specter that's not busy. Vandy's actually getting a lot of job offers, but it's because she is so high in a naturopath career. And Vandy did reach the top of the career. She's supposed to be asking them to help her be consoled, and I think she'll feel better, but then sad again. So I think normal. And look at the baby curled up on the bench beside her. Can we get anything out of this? Oh yeah, we can search for frogs, so why not? Nash is gonna come eat a hamburger, but Vandy is in the fountain. The baby was super tired. I don't know if she found anything. Vandy and Nash are talking. He had initially asked her how she's doing with her grief, and she did answer that she was feeling better. After talking to the specter actually has her feeling playful, but that will only be temporary. She's with other idealists, so she feels really good. After Vandy and Nash's rocky start, they are really closer than ever. They are talking about university. She's asking him if he's excited to go to his first day of class in a day, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm a little nervous. I don't know what the lecture will be like in class, but I did my homework. And he told a little joke. She thought that was funny, and she's like, okay, I think you'll be just fine at it. He's doing a psychology degree, and he's like, I think I'll be good as a camp counselor. You can also be like a romance consultant, but he doesn't think that's for him. He thinks he can help kids. Now this toddler is over here talking, and I think that we will get the baby up to just chat with her. Like, let's share the love and chit chat. And this is absolutely where we're gonna leave this episode. We have dealt our episode with Vandy fighting grief, with Nash creating a new start for himself, and I think that he did really well at it. Vandy is still struggling quite a bit. That was our real life lesson. That's grief. It's not fixable overnight. Vandy's gonna keep working on it. Next episode, we're gonna see Nash start school. We saw him start, but we're gonna see him actually go to his classes, get involved in the library and things that he really needs to get his resources to do well, because he wants to be able to come out with a better job, something that feels fulfilling, because that's his biggest thing. As a grave digger, he didn't feel it. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and until next time, remember, keep simming, be happy, and always have a blessed day. Bye bye.